One of the other things we're talking about, like two more things.
Okay.
But like for these young MLB fans, right?
Yeah.
Who like are trying to like join in, right? They don't know what teams to watch.
Yeah.
Like, what would you guys say? But you guys are more than MLB fans. Like, what games should they watch? What rivalries should they watch? Like, 'cause you can't watch every game.
No,
right?
you can't watch every game. Obviously, I mean, Noah probably has some comments on this, but I think you got to find the team that is local. You have to root for the local team.
You have to root for your area.
You can't just like. I mean, you can, but you can't just. I can't just pick the freaking Baltimore Orioles.
Well, but real quick, are the worst fans ever Laker, Cowboy, Yankee fans? Like, if that was one human, is that the worst fan of all time?
I can't say that because a lot of Laker fans are Dodger fans, and I don't know if you know this, but I'm a Dodger fan, as you are supporting my team here. Yep. So I mean, the Dodgers got voted the most hated baseball team in the country.
Yeah, they hate us because they ain't us.
That's right, exactly right. I'm sorry you don't have endless resources to pay your lineup, so you have all-stars at every position, and you don't have a place for Trey Turner, so you put him in second base.
Is that 2020 World Series ring looking like it's on your finger?
Sorry, no glare in your eyes. You can't drive.
The no cap space is so funny. It's just look at the Dodgers roster, MVP. I'm like, all right, Cy Young.
Terrible teams in LA, Anaheim Angels that got to play against us. They have no chance.
And the Padres think they're lit. Dude.
I don't know, man. Yeah, I like to watch. So even when like the Dodgers are on like Sunday Night Baseball on ESPN, I hate it because those announcers don't care about the Dodgers. Like I want to listen to Oral Hershiser talk about the Dodgers, and like the guys that do the play-by-play every day for those guys are how you learn the game. That's how you. That's how you.
Like back when you could just listen to Vince Scully.
Yeah, he was depressed with Vince Scully.
Dude, I was so bummed. I mean, but he went forever, man. That guy tried to do it, and he would just do it by himself.
You had to take him off because he's getting old before he says something controversial.
The story,
get him out.
But the stories he would tell when he got up there, like, oh, this player grew up, didn't have baseballs, hit mangoes instead, or like you just know all these like crazy stories about them.
Like, that was what was so cool about him. That's what Oral's not to that level, but he can break down the game for you from a pitching standpoint, hitting what these guys are thinking. Like that stuff is cool to me because I grew up playing baseball, but I don't know it like he knows it. You know, and to be able to hear someone talk about the game like that while watching your favorite team. Yeah. So I would do that. I would find people that really love the team that you're going to go try and watch. And baseball can be boring. Like, I get it. But there's a reason they call it the national pastime because you can literally just have it on, and it's like a warm little blanket.
I see this man taking naps watching games.
I'm watching it. I'm there.
People need to understand that like watching baseball games it's not gonna be like watching football games or basketball games.
It's just the comfort.
That doesn't mean it's bad. It just means like
I think
you go to the especially even if you go to a game, you're chatting with your buddies, whatever it is. But
or we would even do like I've done it with you before. We've done the fantasy.
Cards, right?
You bring the cards, you buy the cards, and you do like fantasy baseball. So if you go to a baseball game, you get some of your buddies, and you literally have a fantasy draft right before the game starts. Yeah. And then you get a point for a single or a walk, 2 points for a double, 3 for a triple, and then if they make an out in the field, that's a point. And there's all these different and you just make it fun, and then you can we came down to the last at bat the last time we went, and it's just super fun.
Because it used to be this man would tell us nothing, and he would just let us draft like bench warmers, and he would draft an all-star team. Like I won again.
That's right. Oh, you got a pitcher that's not going to throw. That's too bad.
I was like, wait, pitchers don't throw every day.
I'm all strike out.
I think that's what MLB fans have to know. Like the games aren't going to be like NFL games where it's like something's happening every 2 seconds.
Yeah, no, not at all. It's you're gonna watch games that's like 1-0. And you're like, what did I just watch?
I think it's also tough because well, for one, I think MLB has got to be out of the major leagues, major sports. Got to be the worst marketed sport.
It's not very good.
I think Rob Manfred needs to go for sure.
Absolutely.
A long time ago.
I agree.
But
because you do have some young, talented players that could really push the game forward, and they're not even really trying.
I don't know why you're
stuck.
Yeah, they don't want it's hard to even for the Harvester, it's hard to show clips of baseball, but they're really
that's
they won't let you guys
even
do it.
That's why you don't see Sports Center posting, or maybe not Sports Center, but all these accounts on Instagram or Twitter.
It's only the
tougher
MLB
to post these MLB highlights because I think they crack down.
Will they just pull it down or try and do it?
Are we still filming? Are we good? Is we good? Okay. But no, the people that are the most hard, the PGA Tour they take that down instantly.
Oh, really?
I put a baseball clip or a golf clip. It was down in 2 minutes.
Really?
They find it quick.
Interesting.
It's weird with also the MLB. You've got Shohei Ohtani, once in a century talent, and you're not that should be a household name for sure. Not just baseball fans, but everybody should know about.
I'll see commentators get on and they'll start to try to talk about Shohei, and they're like, "Oh, you guys don't understand. He's doing stuff that Babe Ruth never did.
Yeah,
this is the greatest thing ever." And everybody's just baseball is just like, "It's okay. He's just." I'm like,
"No, yeah.
Why is he not literally everywhere?"
right? Yeah, it should be like the Pat Mahomes, right? It should be everywhere.
I agree. When the man could throw a no-hitter and then hit 3 home runs in the same game, and he just be like, "That's what I do."
Yeah,
that's what I do.
Well, I think it's sort of interesting, just like the nature of baseball is that I think the lure of like what people like about it is so much different than other sports. That even though like NFL and NBA, you still have like traditions and they're old leagues, but there's something about baseball of just like it's so like nostalgic or whatever, which I think is, if you've been a baseball fan your whole life, that's super cool. But like, it's tough for like new fans coming in to
because they don't get that part of it. And exactly. It's like, I'm just watching a really boring game right now, and there's only 3 hits. So what am I supposed to feel good about this? But then it's also like watching the story of the entire season, like how guys go through cycles of hitting, and you see a guy come out of a slump, and then you're like, oh, he's hitting well now. You know, and then he pops on the national scene. You're like, I was there. I knew that. I saw that before it was gonna happen.
Yes, just wrap it up real quick. So like, I'd say for MLB fans coming in, like, maybe pick a pitcher, so then you're excited when he plays every couple of days.
Yeah, you don't have to watch every game.
Yeah, so
just find a really good one. The guy that throws nasty stuff that like he's got crazy curveball or slider,
team. Or like matchups. Like as a Dodgers fan, anytime they play the Giants,
the Padres,
if they play the Astros, that feels like a World Series game. Any of those big matchups.
Some of the history behind it.
Yeah, and we just say go to a game, right?
Oh, for sure. So much fun. And then just try to make it fun when you go. Like obviously, pick good weather, pick a good stadium. Go to Dodger Stadium, watch a team.
Not if it's an afternoon game.
Not an afternoon game. Don't do that. It'd be too warm.
Oh yeah, don't want to go into 1 a.m. like that one game.
No, don't do that.
That's not the move.
That might be rough if your first MLB game goes 16 innings.
16
and it's like 1-1 in the 14th inning.
Exactly. They run out of players to play. They're like, this is the last pitcher and position player, so I'm not sure what's going to happen after this.
You might never watch a game of baseball again after that.
Now, if you guys enjoyed those clips, make sure to follow us on all social media accounts at Harvester Sports.